How's it going, Big Dub? 7 back with another episode of Road to the World Series. Today we play the second game of the Brewers series from Wrigley. Last game we were able to beat them, but it took us a walk-off ground out from Chris Coughlin to do so, but we still won the ball game nonetheless. And today we hope to keep rolling against these guys who we've had a lot of success against. Only 2 losses all season against them. And we face Willie Peralta, who we've also fared pretty well against. And we put Kyle Hendricks to the mound, 7-7 with a 4.93 ERA. He's had some pretty good success against the Brewers as well. But let's go ahead and jump into this ball game here. Hopefully we can get as much offense as we did yesterday. A couple home runs, one from Jorge Soler and one from Kyle Schwarber. And let's go ahead out here and wear the whites again today. And you see there Kyle Hendricks cold, but not against this ball club. And we're just going to go ahead and throw out the people out there that we had out there yesterday. Although, man, I really don't like having Javier Baez out there. But you know what? I'm going to have him in there nonetheless. And that's the lineup we're going to roll out there with today. And that's going to go ahead and do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out at the ballpark. And I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Choate has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium.
First moments away in Chicago. The I-94 rivalry continues. It's the Brewers and the Cubs next on the show. It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place, and the charm hasn't faded a bit at venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our 2 starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, as their starting 9 tonight will look like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Eric Young Jr. will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight.
From Milwaukee, second baseman, Eric Young Jr.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games, so they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, even as the leadoff batter in the ballgame, this is something that he'll do from time to time. But this time, it didn't work out for him.
Gene Segura will dig in now, and as you can see, he enters play 5th in stolen bases in the National League. First pitch on the way. Hard hit to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Ah, the perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Jonathan Lucroy will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the 1-out single. He waits. Now the pitch. Sharply on the ground toward the hole. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back for more from the north side after this. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Sardinhas is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. And before we go much further, let's pull up the scouting report for this 25-year-old so we can see what to expect. Starlin Castro will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now. But when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Now here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he'll throw against his body to first. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Jorge Soler will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. First pitch coming. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A runner on first with 2 away. He's set. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Cubs strand 1. We played an inning. No score. Chris Davis leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
Water! Get your water here!
Here it comes. And a good pitch there as this ball sent out to straightaway central for Fowler. 1 pitch, 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Adam Lind will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in at bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Batting 6th, right fielder,
Shane Peterson will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First offering on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Here's the pitch. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2. Swinging a high bouncer to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Number 12 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, number 12.
And here's the first pitch. Fouled back. And the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And that's a classic sequence there. 2 straight fastballs, get them ahead in the count 0-2. And then they come with something that looks like a fastball, but takes a sharp left at Albuquerque. Has no answer for that.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now here's the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 11 home runs and 33 driven in. As a look, now the pitch. And he's able to go with a fastball as this is sliced into right for a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Kyle Hendricks will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think round ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2. This is a big-time chance.
Now the first pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-0. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
Well, you know that old saying, anybody with a bat in his hand is dangerous. And sure enough, it's the pitcher that comes through here, and he drives in too.
Addison Russell will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Segura for one. On to Lind. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Elian Herrera will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Now the first pitch. Hit hard to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Luis Sardinas will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, and reined in, one away.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Willie Peralta will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled straight back. Runner at second here with one man out. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Eric Young Jr. will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch to him. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
The pitch. Here we go. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. So with one gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. Anthony Rizzo will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. One on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Fastball, and he's got a duck.
Safe to say, guys, Dutch for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
The 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here's the full count offering. Out to short for Segura. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jorge Soler will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Gene Segura will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Jonathan Lucroy will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little times to the plate. He can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Here we go.
Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. A runner at first with no outs here. Here comes a 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 18, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
He's ready now. The pitch. Fastball called for strike two.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but he's not going to be able to take anymore.
From the stretch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there, 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. Adam Lind will try it again. He was thrown out trying for a double his first time. First pitch coming. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Lind awaits the 0-1. Grounded foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 2-0. Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Left fielder, number 12.
And here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And no one can corral that one. Base hit.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, there you go. That was easy. Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then bang. A triple here chases him home.
Javier Baez will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And as it turns out, he won't test. He's set. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Kyle Hendricks get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Come on, Cubs! Let's go, Cubs!
Comes set, now the pitch. The runner's breaking for home. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And that will not get the run home. Sardinius is under it, 2 gone.
Well, that's a disappointing at-bat right there with 1 out. He got it airborne all right, but he winds up hitting it straight up in the air, and as a result, he can't pick up that runner from third base.
In now, Addison Russell, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Let's go! Right side now! Come on, Tubby!
Pause, now the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do come through with 1 thanks to the RBI triple. We're through 4. It's 3-0 Chicago. Shane Peterson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Right fielder, Shane Peterson.
First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Here it comes. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Elian Herrera.
Elian Herrera will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Luis Sardinius will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail in this one 3-0. Dexter Fowler will stand in for a third time now. His previous efforts left something to be desired as he popped out and bounced into a double play. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Starlin Castro will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. First pitch to him. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lynn there to take this one, and there are two gone now.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
1-0 pitch now. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Martin Maldonado will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Number 12, Martin Maldonado.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The 2-0. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Eric Young Jr. will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Pitch on the way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. One out, nobody on. The 2-1 home. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Gene Segura will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 2-0. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Brewers get a run, and it comes on this swing of the bat by Gene Segura. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 1. Brandon Kinsler will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, Brandon Kinsler.
Jorge Soler will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Jorge Soler.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, number 12.
Number 12 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Let's go, Cubby.
1-0 on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. So 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
2-2. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Montero waits, now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here, down 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Now the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here's the 1-2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Chris Davis will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
First pitch on the way. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Adam Lind will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's the swing, and he's got the ground ball pitch working this inning. This one's over to first base. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
And the off-speed stuff just continues to keep guys off balance here. He's still just got that 1 strikeout on his ledger, but he's had these guys in knots all throughout.
Shane Peterson will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Here's the first offering. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 home. And he lets him off the hook on 0-2 as this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight, just their 6th hit of the game, so now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Elian Herrera will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
Come on, let's get me out here!
Here it comes, 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Luis Sardinas will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. He waits, now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
Has a look, now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Come on, you can do it.
Now the 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Here he comes on 2-1. Fouled back. Here's the 2-2 home. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Well, nothing going right on the mound for him right now. This is going to be scored an infield single, and that's just going to make matters worse out there as that loads the bases.
Nick Marti will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 31, Nick Marti.
In there at the knees, strike 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
From the belt, the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. He's ready now, the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. fouled back. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
The 2-2 coming. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Oh, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
It took him a while to find the one he liked, but on the 8th pitch, he finally comes through with an RBI single. That's a great job of both driving up the pitch count and driving in the run.
Eric Young Jr. will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. And he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Don't compete the run. Bro, we need to break out.
Rafael Soriano will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out.
Back ready, coming down.
Eric Young Jr. will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. And now everybody's running. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get fouled. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And all 3 runners on the move here. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get fouled. He's set, now the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Big pitch here, 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time and the side is retired. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubbies are in front, 3-2. Jeremy Jeffress will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Javier Baez will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Now here it comes. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Come on, Cubs.
Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Out of play. Now another 0-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is a big inning here. You're down only 1 with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
Chris Denorfia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Davis is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop,
Addison Russell will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
The pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. The 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Pedro Strop will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Gene Segura will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Tommy LaStella will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 11, Tommy LaStella.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right. Pitch on the way. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And as we showed you a moment ago, this guy enters play with an ERA right around 2.5. So he's been a big part of this bullpen, and he gets the first guy he faces right here.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Come on now.
And here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Now here's the pitch. That's slowly hit to the right side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Hard hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still a 3-2 ball game. Dexter Fowler will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the pitch. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. And a rather easy first out.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Starlin Castro will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. First offering on the way. Swing and a liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one is gone, a home run. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Number 17 for him on the season, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
And now the task got just a little bit easier right here. That's the definition of an insurance run here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And now with the lead up to 2, you give your guy a little bit more breathing room here for the top of the 9th.
In is Jorge Soler. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll reach over to his left to take this one in, and the inning is over. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's now 4-2 Chicago. Adam Lind will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
First baseman, Adam Lind.
Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Adam Lind will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Mike Old has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Playing third base, number 20, Mike Old.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
And up by 2 here in the ninth, he needed to make sure he could keep that leadoff man off base so they don't get the tying run to the plate. That's a huge first out.
Shane Peterson will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now the pitch. Goes the other way as this is line to left, and that is going to be a base hit.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Stepping in now, Elian Herrera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0 home. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Denorfia is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Luis Sardinas is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Now the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now.
Yeah, when Matt's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Here comes the 2-2. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 4-2. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors.
Focus group for the mower.
All right, guys, and the Cubs win 4-2. This one was not as much of a drama fest as last game. Hector Rondon able to come down and bat down the hatches, and Anthony Rizzo adding some insurance there at the end, getting us the 4-2 win. Hendricks pitched a heck of a ball game, went 6 2/3, started to fall apart towards the end of the 6th, but got a little bit of help from his buddies in the bullpen, namely Rafael Soriano, who came in and got out of the bases loaded jam in the 7th, and that was all she wrote for that one. One big hit from the Brewers was Gene Segura hit a solo shot, no doubter, but at that point of the game, it only was 3-1. They were able to tack on one more on Kyle Hendricks before he was pulled. But overall, Hendricks pitched a fantastic ball game, as he has every game against the Brewers this season. We got one more game against the Brew Crew, and looking for the sweep. We got Jake Arrieta on the mound going against Kyle Loesch. Whoa, it's going crazy right now. Jake Arrieta versus Kyle Loesch, looking for another sweep in our 7th consecutive victory against the Brewers. We can do so. We'll be only 4 games below 500. Take a look at our spot in the division here. Up now in 4th in the NL Central, no longer in the basement. That position belongs to the Reds, who are 10 out in the division. We are 9.5 out behind both the Brewers and Cardinals, who continue to flip-flop at the top of the division. But an interesting run to go here with the Brewers starting to kind of fall off now after trading away most of their team, as they did in real life. They've lost 5 consecutive and 7 of their last 10. We are sitting at 500 in our last 10, 5 from our last 10. But another victory at home, and hopefully can continue to gain on the top guys in the division. Just a quick look at the wild card. Not really in contention there. We might as well win the division if we're going to come back from 9 down to get the wild card. We might as well take the division and not even have to worry about that wild card game. But we'll see. I would take any sort of playoff spot right now. And then if the playoffs were to start today, the Cardinals and Brewers would be there in the wild card game. Or Cardinals and Giants, with much of the league far behind. The West just getting pummeled by the Giants and Dodgers. Only a 2-team race out there. Pretty much a lot of 2-team races out there. 3-team race, I guess, out in the AL West. And then King Ralph still trying to bring his record up and pass the Twins in the AL Central. He's sitting 8 out, tied with the Twins. But a lot of time to move. And then the AL East, just not even a competition right now. The Yankees leading that one by 10 games over the Bo Sox. But that's going to go ahead and do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network, as well on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming. And then don't forget to give us a follow on Twitter as well at LRSGN. I'm Big Dope 7. You guys be sure to keep it real.